If you could have just one car? You're a car person, so non-car people, who, heaven bless them, are just trying to make party conversation, probably ask you this all the time. It's an absurd question, of course, because as every car dude knows, owning just one car is like owning just one sock. But it's a fun mental exercise and relevant since many of us realistically can't fit more than one car into our lives. For this magazine, the ingredients for the one car are light and tight handling, breezy but not fuel-ravenous power, an efficient interior package that converts quickly from commuter taxi to Home Depot hauler, a manual transmission, and an affordable price that leaves enough dough left over for another car. A convertible maybe, with oil leaks. If BMW would only start an assembly line building low-mileage used E36 wagons, we could end this exercise right here. Absent that, we submit to you 4 excellent candidates for mono-auto households. Please note that while they are all hatchbacks, none are crossovers because a tall center of gravity and unnecessary weight do not fit our mission. To this test we mainly invited old friends. 2 of our cars, the Mazda 3 and the Volkswagen Golf, in their current forms, have already distinguished themselves in past tests. The Honda Civic hatchback is new for 2017, though the platform, introduced last year, is familiar and much approved of in our office. The Chevy Cruze hatchback also rides on a known hardware set but sails in from Mexico, sad, as a newcomer intended mainly for overseas markets. We also asked for the new Subaru Impreza, but manual versions were delayed and unavailable at the time. They should be in stores now. So how do the members of our quartet fit the template? Even the tallest car, the Cruze, at 57.7 inches, is a low flyer these days. The trim Honda scales at 2,868 pounds, and the heaviest car, the VW, is just over 3,000. Both are modest figures in this day and age. The most expensive, the fairly loaded Mazda 3 Touring 2.5, asks only $23,330, about $1,000 more than the lesser option Chevy and Honda. The VW proved to be the unlikely racer, using its power and gearing to deliver a sub-7-second 60-mile-per-hour time. But all except the snail-slow Chevy were quick enough to merge with verve into a freeway rush. And with a range of 46 to 53 cubic feet of cargo room, all 4 hatchbacks had ample interior acreage, though with some key differences. Badge confusion. The front end says RS, the old Rally Sport designation that first appeared on 1967 Camaros, while the back says LT, which presumably means luxury trim or latte tote or something. It could mean lifeless torque, but we'll get to that in a second. The fact is, the handsome Cruze hatchback, like the Golf, is more of a family capsule than a fun mobile. It drives well enough, with okay steering and restrained body motion, the corners absorbed without much drama and the brakes operated by a steady pedal, but there's no joy in it as there is in the Honda and Mazda. Whereas the Golf feels like a little Mercedes, though, the Cruze just feels like a little Chevy. Granted, it has the lowest base price, but only by $60 from the Honda, which has more upscale cabin trim with fewer actual features. In the Cruze, all the touchpoints are blah, from the plastic steering wheel to the hard plastic shifter with its giant and incongruously placed reverse engagement trigger, a fidget that will distract your fingers constantly. The strange dash fabric echoes the Malibus and is a novel and interesting flourish. The pattern comprises tiny Chevy bow ties, not fish scales as first thought, but too much hard, deep-grained plastic.
Thanks for watching and subscribe.